right, so you guys may be asking yourself, should you join a frat? So I'm gonna go through my experience and my time in the frat. So I joined a frat second semester freshman year because my first semester wasn't that great. I wasn't really making as many friends as I wanted to. I wasn't pulling as many girls as I wanted to. I wasn't really like being able to go to all the parties that other people were a part of. And like for frats, like there's rush week and you get like 2 weeks of being able to go to any frat you want to and just act like you're rushing. So you can go to the parties and stuff. It's the first 2 weeks of each semester. And yeah, I'd go to the rush weeks and then I'd have a great time and then it'd be over and then I wouldn't have the parties or the people, the access to any of that stuff after that. So, and you can't really go to bars unless you got a fake ID. So, should you join a frat? Questions to ask yourself: are you social or do you want to be? How many friends do you want in college? Will you commit to 3 months of pledging? And pledging fucking sucks. So, you better commit to that. Are you willing to pay 1,500 to 2,000 a semester for a better college experience? That is also comped a little bit if you live in the house. If you live in the house, it's usually like really cheap because they got a bunch of rooms and they only have like two bathrooms. So for my frat, it was only like 500 a month to rent out a place in the house, which is great. Do you want to pull girls easily? Do you want to have moves for most of the week? Do you want to have friends? Stuff like that. So pros, you will pull girls. Like you'll have girls that want to come to your house and want something to do because they're bored in college. They're going crazy in their head. They're just like doing schoolwork and they want to have a fun time. They want to talk to guys. They want to fucking party. So they're gonna come to the frat, and that will leave you with a lot of girls to choose from, and a lot more than if you weren't in a frat. You're gonna have access to parties every week. You're gonna have a higher social standing in college. You're gonna be like, oh, he's a frat guy. Oh, like yeah, he's cool. Let me be friends with him so I can get bands at the parties and stuff. You're gonna have fun. You basically bought friends. There's 50 plus brothers that you're gonna see every week. Some will become your best friends, and it's gonna make college way more fun. You got a network for the future. A lot of pros to being in a frat. Like my time in the frat was really great. Like we would just like party like every week or every like weekend at least, and then we'd have like more events like Wine Wednesday, Thirsty Thursdays at just like different people's apartments and stuff. We'd have like a meeting every week, and then you just like watch the pledges and whenever they're having their lineups. It's a great time overall. It does cost money, but yeah, those are the cons. So it costs an extra 1,500 to 2,000 per semester, but if you live in the house, it'll save you a lot of money on rent. So it's give and take, but if you're willing to put up the money to have a greater time in college and really enjoy your 4 years, it's worth it. So it takes up a lot of time. I mean, it takes up as much time as you want it to. Like you have to go to the meetings every week, but that's about like all that's really mandatory. You become a DGen, so this is true. You're gonna be drinking a lot. People around you are gonna be like vaping, smoking cigs, smoking weed. Like you kind of become what you're around. So just something to keep in mind. Pledging sucks. So it's 3 months. You gotta like be a bitch to all the older brothers. Basically, you gotta do whatever they say. They might call you at like 2 a.m. to pick them up. You gotta do it. You gotta come to the house early. You gotta do your lineups. It kind of sucks, but it's a character building process. And it is what it is. Like you have to go through it if you want to become a brother. And you won't like all of your brothers, but I mean, you can get around that. You can just hang out with the people you like. But those are my like pros and cons for being in the frat. Overall, it's mostly pros. Like I have a lot of friends like that I'm still friends with today because of the frat. It made for a great 4 years in college and made it a lot better than it would have been if I didn't join a frat. So yeah, those are just my takes on it. Hope you guys can decide for yourself.